Hello, everyone. Welcome to General Psychology, PSY 2012. This is Dr. Rivera. In this video, I'm going to talk about navigating through the General Psychology Canvas page. Now, first of all, you're going to click on the dashboard. Your dashboard is going to look something like this. One of these is going to be your page. When you click on it, it's first going to take you to the home page. And your home page is going to look a little like this. Not the circle around it, but you'll see all those icons there and the General Psychology logo. Each one of those icons is going to take you somewhere specific in the class. If you click on the start here, it's going to open up all of the information that is necessary for first day stuff. It's going to tell you a little bit about some of the things that we're going to go over, some of the major topics. If you scroll down on this page, is going to take you to this video. But if you keep on scrolling through, you'll see some other things, a little bit about me, the course overview, the policies, technology requirements, and of course, if you have any question about Canvas, all of these things are located in the Start Here button. Now, if you go back to the home page and go to the navigation videos, again, you're going to see this video, but also some of the other activities that are available, what to do for the orientation assignments, how to register for Mindtap, how to actually do the Mindtap activities. If you keep on scrolling down, it'll tell you a little bit about the notes and the lectures, the Zoom meetings, the packets, how to turn those in, and then, of course, how to take the tests. If you click on the next icon in the home page, that's the syllabus page. And in the syllabus page, there is literally a copy of the syllabus, which you can download. But also, if you scroll down, it will show you every assignment that is due and the date that it is due by. Please follow all of the due dates in Canvas. Only the due dates in Canvas matter. If you see a due date that is different in Mindtap, in the syllabus, in the paper syllabus, it probably means that I changed something and I changed it in Canvas so that you would get a notification that that specific thing is due or that it has changed. And of course, if you have any questions, please email me and I'll be glad to explain whatever it is that is changed. The next icon is the announcements icons, and I do send a lot of announcements, including when assignments are going to close. I might send actual emails out if you're missing something or something along those lines. There's also going to be an events page, and this just has links about things that are available in Valencia. So whether they are digital events or actual events that you would go to, you can always click there, and usually I'll send out an email saying that I've added something. Now, the tests icon will take you to the tests page, and you will notice that in the test page, there is a link to the actual test, for example, test 1, and there is a link to the study guide for test 1. Also, you'll notice that it says, do not take this test until you have completed chapters 1, 2, and 3. That is because test 1 includes chapters 1, 2, and 3. And so if you haven't finished that, you're not going to do well on test 1. Please make sure you finish the chapters before you take the test. And you'll notice that the due dates are different because this is just a screen grab from my last class. But when you click on your page, it will have the actual due dates for your class. Also, whenever you're going to turn in a test, you are going to have to turn in your packet earlier that week. First of all, you want to download the packet as soon as you can. And when you download it, It's going to take you to this page. This is for the entire semester. So you don't have to do all of it by test one. You just have to do each part with each chapter. So for example, for test one, you will have to do chapters 1, 2, and 3. And that's what you're going to turn in. For test two, you're going to turn in chapters 4, 6, and 7. And then for the final exam, test three, you're going to turn in chapters 9, 10, 11, and 13. Now you will notice that in the packets page, there are links that say turn in packet one. Well, you're going to turn in the first 16 pages. Now, I do prefer that you download it and print out the packet. And so how are you going to turn it in if you printed it out? Well, take your phone and take pictures of it. I know that iPhone has an app that turns your pictures into a PDF file. I'm sure Android has something similar, but if you can't figure it out, take pictures, open up a Word document, and just post all of the pictures on your Word document. Do me a favor, please, and make your pictures as large as possible in each page. And also, do not turn in 16 separate JPEG files. Put them all in one file, for example, Word or PowerPoint, and turn that in. Now, you will need Mindtap. And so please make sure that you buy the book with the Mindtap program. If you do not want to buy the book and you just want to buy the Mindtap code, that's fine. The Mindtap code comes with an online version of the book, but under no circumstances should you buy the book without the Mindtap code, because all of your quizzes are on Mindtap, several of your homework assignments are on Mindtap, and almost all of the extra credit is on Mindtap. So please make sure that you get the Mindtap. It is required for all general psychology classes. When you click on Mindtap, it'll take you to this page where you can see how to register for Mindtap, and then it'll tell you to actually click on the Mindtap page, and it will take you there. After about week 2, it should just take you straight to Mindtap. I'll change some of the links around. Now, how to register and all of that, go to that video. There is a video that explains that explicitly. Now, the next icon is a discussions icon. Now, first of all, when you open it up, go to the people's section and choose a discussion question. The discussion grades are going to be 2 parts. One of them is going to be one paper, a 500-word paper that you're going to write on one of the chapters. And there are specific questions that you have to answer. And you only do one of those for the entire semester. Now, the second thing you have to do is the responses. And there is a response every week. Every week, someone writes a post. And so every week you respond to them. And your response should be substantive. And there is a rubric that you can click on that will tell you exactly how to do that. Go to the discussion video where I explain exactly what to do for the discussion assignment. Now, the last icon you're going to see is the Zoom icon. And Zoom is not required. If you never show up to any of the Zoom meetings, you're fine. There are no points there. I don't do anything special except answer questions. So if you get stuck on the packet, or if there is a specific item or topic that you don't understand, this is where I'm going to go over them. You can come in, make sure you have your questions ready, and I will answer them. If you don't want to do that and you send me the question through email, I'll be glad to answer it through email as well. Now, when you go back to the home page on Canvas, when you scroll down, it will look a little bit like this. And here you will see that each chapter has its own page. And when you click on it, it will take you to that specific page. And so, for example, the orientations link here is going to take you to this orientations page that has all of the orientation assignments, everything that's due on week 1. And you're going to see that there's a syllabus quiz, and there is a register for Mindtap quiz, and a print out the packet quiz. Some of these are going to be a little bit more elaborate. The syllabus and Canvas quiz has actual questions that you have to answer. But the register for Mindtap quiz is just going to say, did I register for Mindtap? And you're going to say yes, and you're going to get your points. Now, let's say you click yes, and then you never register for Mindtap. Well, eventually, I'm going to find that you never registered for Mindtap because I'm not going to find your name in the Mindtap. I'm not going to find your assignments, and I'll make that change in the scores. But otherwise, then just go ahead and click yes. That just tells me that you know that you have to download that Mindtap and you have to buy the Mindtap program. And the same thing is true for the print out the packet. Just click yes and get your points. Now, if you never turn in your packets, well, then I'm going to go back and put a 0 here. But this is just so that I know that you have to download that and print it out. The last thing you'll see is that you have to choose a topic. And for your class, you only have to choose one, and you're going to choose your topic for the discussion. Now, let's say you get to week 2 and you haven't done any of those things for the orientation. Well, when you try to click on page 1, it won't let you go in. It's going to say you have to finish the orientation before you can click here. So please go back and just finish that off. And the same thing is going to be true for chapter 2 and chapter 3. If you click on chapter 2 without finishing some of the assignments in chapter 1, it's not going to let you do that. So make sure that you complete everything. And if you have any questions, please contact me. When you click on a specific page, the first thing you're going to see is the readings. And here you can see that there's a link, and that link will take you straight to Mindtap, so that you can open up the book there. But you could just read chapter 1 in the actual physical book if you bought one. And it also has the lecture notes. Now, the lecture notes are, just major points. And if you print them out or if you download them, you can do the rest of the notes, by hand or by typing them in. I am never going to look at your lecture notes, so it's completely up to you if you use mine or you just use your own, because I'm never going to look at them. I'm going to look at your packet, but I'm not going to look at your notes. However, some people like to have them, and so I include them here. Now, if you scroll down in the page, you will see that there are videos, and these videos are of me talking. They are mostly not very special. They are just me going over the chapter as if though you were in class. You don't have to watch every video, but if you are reading and you don't understand a topic, um, come here and watch the video. I do suggest that there are a couple of videos that you do watch, specifically chapter 6 about learning and chapter 7 about memory. Classical conditioning and operant conditioning are difficult for some people. Most people don't get it unless they watch the videos. And the same thing for memory. There are a couple of things in memory that some people just don't get unless they watch the videos. So come over, watch them if you want to. You are not required to watch them, but they are there if you need them. If you continue to scroll down, again, you see that the videos are broken up into sections. And there is also a section called graded activities. And it tells you everything that will be graded for this chapter, including the packet, the discussion questions, the Mindtap activities, and the test. There's also a few links so that you can jump from chapter to chapter if you're going over something. Now, let's say you click on that test 1, but you've only done chapter 1. Well, it's going to remind you, do not take this test until you finish chapters 1, 2, and 3. In any case, if you try, Canvas will stop you, and Canvas will say you have to finish chapter 3 quiz before you can move on to test 1. Here is an example of what Canvas might say if you try to click on a page that you don't have access to yet because you haven't finished a specific assignment. Here is page 2, and it's telling you you have to finish the prerequisites. What are the prerequisites? Well, 2 activities in chapter 1. So you have to go back to chapter 1 and finish those activities before it lets you move forward. Let's say that you just want to rush through the semester and you just want to do all the activities one right after the other. You can, but you do have to follow the order in order to do it. Now you'll notice that packet 1 and test 1 are due on week 5. Packet 2 and test 2 are due for week 9. And packet 3 and test 3 are due on week 16. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And remember that the best way to contact me is directly through Canvas. I hope to hear from you soon.